I don't
All
know.
right, everybody,
We'll
here we
see.
are back again. And
Wow,
this,
I thought I was gonna do it.
oh, my bad.
It's fine. Go ahead.
It's like,
You do it. Go ahead. Just start.
yeah, here we are, guys. You know, a little rocky at the jump, I guess. Yeah, episode, I believe, 47, maybe 46, one of the two. Still wearing the same shit I wore last episode. I'm a dirty guy.
Part 3 of the mini series. Part 3 of the mini series.
This is
We're
not
gonna
a
wrap it up talking about women. But look, listen. Before that,
No, hold on. Before that, this is not a mini
I don't want
series.
to talk about women.
This is not a mini
Okay.
series. This
It is a mini series.
This is Thomas is
Episode
going
1, 2,
away
and 3.
for. This is Thomas going away for 3 weeks. So we
Well,
have
so
to
it's a
record.
mini series.
So we have to record a bunch
Wait.
on the same day.
Well, so it's a mini series. That's what you're saying.
This is what pisses me off.
Oh, here we go.
So
See, nobody cares about this.
No. I'm gonna vent, and they're gonna fucking listen. So we started this recording on, I believe, like we started recording on Mondays. Was it Mondays or was it weekends?
Well, at the beginning, we would just record whenever we both were.
Yeah. But then we kind of got into a groove. It was we either recorded
every
Friday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, and
Every
and then
Wednesday.
after a while, and then it was just like we're gonna start recording Wednesdays. And I didn't really like the idea of Wednesdays, but it worked really good for Thomas's schedule, and so we did it. So I'm like, fine, we'll record on Wednesdays. So basically, after work on Wednesday, I'm chalked. After gym, eat, I record, and upload, basically, and I go to bed. So my Wednesdays have been chalked, but recently, Thomas is like, oh. Gotta record Monday. Oh, gotta record this weekend. And Thomas is just always switching around the schedule. And I really can't say much because his schedule is one variable and it's not really stuff he can just completely get out of. So I'm like, fine.
Yeah, I can't.
You know what? Thomas is my partner I decided to do this with. So I just gotta kind of bend to the will of his schedule. And Thomas, I think, should know this about me by now. But I hate when my schedule changes. I hate doing things that I have to do when I didn't intend to do them originally. It's actually one of my biggest pet peeves. It's like one of the things where I'm like, you know what, bro? I just want to be like, you know what, bro? There's no fucking episode this week. I don't give a fuck. I'll release a 5-minute episode saying, hey, everybody, Thomas fucked over the schedule. Peace out. And I just want to know, my gears have been turning over time. And I'm pissed. And I just decided I'd air it out now because I haven't gave Thomas shit one time really for changing the schedule and fucking me over.
And this is my time to say I appreciate it.
Wow.
I appreciate it when on short notice, you know, I had okay. I'm trying to give you a fucking compliment.
Yeah, no, I'm listening. Yeah. I'm saying as you should.
When sometimes, you know, we got to record on the weekend. Sometimes I give you short notice, but I also always let you know in advance. You just so let's be completely.
Okay, this time I forgot. I forgot that we had to record 3 on Sunday because originally when you proposed the idea, I'm like, why don't we do 1 Friday or maybe 1 Saturday and then 2 Sunday or something? But Tom was like,
should have.
Well, you didn't like that idea. You didn't like the idea. No. Don't try.
Well, I was about to say, yeah, we should record 2 today. I was gonna say that, but I had duty on Friday, so I couldn't on Friday.
Duty.
And so, yeah.
But yeah, enough of the inside baseball, I guess, as they call it.
And so I want to talk about something.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't about women. This is about a story I have. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you were here. But one time, me, Ian, Connor, we all got high, right? And we all went to Noah's place. And after you get high, we would usually get McDonald's. So I'd get like 20-piece McNuggets. We got there. I eat a couple of chicken nuggets. I eat my fries. And then I think I go and like watch a movie or play FIFA. Then I come back and there's like 2 chicken nuggets left. And I'm like, And I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, did I eat these? Did I eat
Like,
that
damn,
many chicken?
I'm way too hungry to have eaten all those chicken nuggets.
So I asked Connor, Ian, and Noah, like, yo, did y'all eat my chicken nuggets? And blank stare, they're like, nah, we didn't eat them. I think you ate them, T. And I'm like, I guess I might have. And I forget about it for years. And after, like, couple years afterwards, Connor, I think, tells me, he's like, yeah, bro, we ate your chicken. I'm like, no way. And he's like, yeah, we definitely ate that chicken. And dude, and I did the same thing to my buddy yesterday. I ate his fucking leftover wings, and I wasn't gonna say anything, but I just felt bad, so I this morning. But that shit is so funny, and I feel like it happens to everybody. They
Dude,
eat your
yeah.
fucking food, and there's nothing worse than them eating your.
Dude, one time
There's
after
nothing
work,
fucking worse.
I was having Bud and Robbie over at my house, and this is like 10th grade or something. Or no, I was driving, so junior year minimum. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, boys, we're about to get super baked, and then we're about to just fucking chill, play video games, or like watch something on TV. So we stop at 7-Eleven first, and I'm like, all right, I'm going in to get some snacks. You guys want anything? Bud's like, yeah, I'm coming in. Robbie's like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, okay, bet. So I get some Slim Jims, I get some chips and shit, and I get like a Gatorade. And then we all smoke my weed, by the way. We all get super baked off of my weed for free. And then I never charged any of my friends for weed, and that they can attest. Everybody can attest for that.
You charged me.
We weren't really friends in high school, and I would honestly doubt it. We were smoking together, and I made you pay me.
No, you never charged.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, then that's what I thought.
Right.
Like if you were picking up a gram off me, I'd be like, yeah, bro, toss me like 10
Well,
bucks.
that's different. Yeah.
But so either way, and then I'm like, hey yo, you guys want some waters? So I go get waters for everybody from downstairs, and then my dad distracts me. He's like, hey yo, what are you and your friends doing in your room? And I go, playing video games. You know? And he's just like, all right. So I get back up to my room with 3 water bottles for everybody. And both of my Slim Jims are gone. Both my Slim Jims. And I just see Robbie sitting there chewing. And I know he didn't just get anything from 7-Eleven. And I go, bro, did you really just eat my Slim Jims? And then he starts laughing. And I'm like, it is no laugh. I'm high and I was ready to eat Slim Jims. And to me, this
You're pressed. You're pressed now.
I'm pressed
You're pressed.
as fuck. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I bring you to my house, I smoke you down on my weed, and then you eat my Slim Jims while I'm going to grab you some water? And then now he stops laughing because he's just like, oh shit, he's actually pressed.
He feels bad. He
feels bad. And I'm like, bro, I asked you if you wanted anything from 7-Eleven. I would have bought it for you. But you just ate my shit. And he's just like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm like, it's fucking fine, bro, but don't ever eat my food again. And I fucking handed out the waters. I think I skipped him.
You don't get a water, bitch. Now you don't get a fucking water.
I skipped him in the next rotation. And the next time I packed a bowl, I think he did get skipped and didn't get to smoke that bowl, though. But, man, I was so mad. I hate when people eat my food. Like, it's a problem. Don't eat my food.
Bro, dude, there's nothing worse.
But speaking of
Connor,
yeah,
of course you get over it. Like you.
Yeah, you get over it, but it's like sucks so bad. One time, me, Connor, and AJ were walking around. We had just some girl. We were definitely young. We were in 9th or 10th grade. Nobody had a license yet. So even before Connor, this might have been early sophomore year. Some girl like had taken us to McDonald's, and then she just like dropped us off at Tonda. I think again we had all smoked my weed, but I had smashed my burgers real quick because I was never a real chicken nugget guy. But Connor ate his food, and then AJ still had like a 20-piece chicken nugget, and then Connor is sipping like his high C or something. Like we're walking through the field of Tonda. Did you ever go to AJ's house back in the day? How we lived real close to Tonda Elementary? Oh, but we're walking through like a elementary school field, like just cutting through like basically quicker than a road. And then AJ smacks Connor's high C out of his hand, falls on the floor, busts open, no more high C. Connor's pressed. So I laugh. All right,
so you got the whole story in, right?
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. Little technical issues. That's all me. Last you guys heard, high C went everywhere. My boy Con. So I watched the high C flying. The quick version of the story. I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Quick version of the story. High C, boom, spills. Connor pressed. Oh, what the fuck? Where's my high C? I'm laughing, rolling a joint, walking, because I'm him, as I said before. Thomas is not as happy this time around in the story. But either way,
this is like I feel like the guy who just got his food smacked out of his hand, bro. I feel like the guy that just got his food.
Connor hits the chicken nuggets, 20-piece chicken nugget, more than halfway full, flying through the 17 nuggets in the air, devastating. A vibe for the whole night was wrecked. AJ couldn't get over it. Me and Connor went back to my house, finished smoking weed, and we played Rocket League.
Rocket League, man, that's a great fucking game.
That's a classic.
Rocket League.
But yeah,
Rocket League is a great fucking game. But yeah, so
no more stories.
So I want to. All right, well, two things I want to talk about. So, one thing, we met this guy last night, dude. This guy is straight out of a comic book. I'm telling you, straight out of a comic book. He's drunk, right? And we're doing pull-ups at this bar right outside of a, right? And I'm fucking around. Yo, can you do a pull-up? Can you? And my buddies, they do a pull-up, right? And this guy comes out of nowhere. He's fat as fuck. And
gotcha, I hear
he's
you.
Apparently, yeah, I know. He's apparently a Marine, right? So he comes, he's walking by us, and then he's like, we ask him, we're like, yo, can you do a pull-up? Do a pull-up. And he's like, I got you. And so he goes, and he busts out like 4, right? We were just doing 1. And like coming down, but he just bust out 4. And then he's like, and there was a girl there with us. And then he's like, oh, I can change grip. He goes like this, right? The other side. And then he starts sweating like his ass off. And he's like, oh, how's it going? My name's I'm like usually a lot more attractive, but I'm sweating. And then I start dying. I'm clowning this guy. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you got it like that. What? He's talking to the girl. Yeah, he's saying that to the girl, right?
How old
so
are
I'm
you
clowning
guys?
This was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Dude, this was yesterday, bro. This was yesterday. And I'm clowning this fucking guy. So I'm like, bro, you got it like that, huh? And he's like, dude, these women come up to me and I just want them to fuck off. Like, if you saw this guy, bro, it would be 10 times better. Because if you saw this chubby guy, barely got any hair, looks like a fucking idiot. So, he's a complete gaslighter, bro. So anything you fucking say, he's like. So he would talk about how he was in the Marine and then I'm telling him, I'm like, did you kill motherfuckers? He's like, I killed 2 motherfuckers. I'm like, no, you did not kill everybody. He's like, that shit. Well, that's why I got a divorce. That's why I got PTSD. And I'm like, nobody is scared of this motherfucker. Like, this motherfucker is batshit crazy. And he's talking to this girl, right? And this girl tells him that she's bi. And then he goes, oh, yeah, I love that. I love women that are bi. I start dying, bro. I start fucking dying. This guy, I'm telling you, he's straight out of a fucking straight out of a fucking comic. Those people that you don't think are real until you meet them. And you're like, dude, I don't know if he was off his Xan or if that's just how that guy, he made my night. I'm thankful that he crossed my path, bro.
That is so funny. And he was probably not a Marine or anything, right?
He was probably a Marine because they talked about and he talked about how this was like he's gone after that.
You keep cutting out. After this. He's talking about what?
He talked about deployment because he was on deployment with my other buddy, and they talked about this one Marine that they both knew. But I mean, he was on that deployment. He didn't kill anyone. that deployment. Fucking, and he was just on that deployment. So yeah,
That's funny.
probably didn't kill the fucking guy.
Yeah, I got a buddy that was actually that went to a deployment. I forget where he said he was though. It was either Afghanistan or Iraq, and he was telling me how he was just like kind of like the top guy at the base in terms of rank, and like how it was crazy. He goes like, yeah, it was like base was like most of the time it was fine, but every now and then we'd just get like mortar strikes just like on the base and like shit's exploding and you gotta fucking like fire back and shit like that. But he was like, yeah, we also had like a Burger King on base, and it's just like, and it's just like crazy to think about that, like that type of shit.
Dude, I'm telling. The movies, they make it seem like it's like all this shit, and like the people that are in the military, some of them they gaslight the fuck out of it. They're like, oh yeah, I'm hard ass, like I do like all this shit, but it's like it's not true. Most of the time, it's not true. Those people that love to tell stories and gaslight the fuck out of themselves, usually 90% of those stories are not fucking true.
Yeah, right.
And that's why I don't really pay.
That's just because like cool having a cool military story is honestly probably why some people go into the military. Like I would say
100%,
I would say
100%.
5 to 10% of people, of all people, guys at least that go into the military are like, yeah, I'm gonna have like sick military stories to tell people.
100%, bro. Dude, I remember this fucking girl that I was talking to, that Mexican girl, De La Rosa. She would always talk about how she like the instructors would tell us like cool stories, and she'd be like, oh, I just want to do that. I just want to go and like be part and like work with the SEALs and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, like you realize like the SEALs, like there's so many SEALs out there, like, and if you're not the top of the SEALs, like you're not gonna get sent on these like
you're not gonna be sent to go kill fucking Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, exactly. That was SEAL Team 6, bro. That's 5 people out of all the SEALs that are out there. That's like 5 fucking people, bro. Like, come on now. And like, yeah, of course, like you can do like a lot of missions, but they're not what you think they are. Like you're training a year for a mission that takes 2 months, and the whole 2 months you're probably just surveilling people. You're not even like actually in action, you know?
Right.
And it's like movies, they make it seem like even the American Sniper guy.
Yeah.
You know how in Texas they fucking hate Chris Kyle because of they say he's a gaslighter and like that shit, like I don't know. But a lot of people in Texas don't like Chris Kyle.
I wonder why.
Because I know my buddy from Texas said that. I'm like, why? And he's like, well, because like a lot of the shit like book is just not true. And I'm like, oh damn.
Did he like talk a lot about Texas in his book?
No, but he's from Texas. And like the people from Texas know. Well, the people from Texas know him. And so that's what they talk about, how like you know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's just weird for them to not like him for like seemingly no good reason.
Well, no, because I think like they're the ones that know that it's fake. Because they're from Texas.
They're not in the military though. Like how are they gonna know just because they're from Texas what he did in the military?
That's fair. That's a good point.
Like if it's other military guys, like okay, yeah, but I mean, who knows?
Fair. But dude, that guy, and you know, some people like that, bro. We've all met those.
Oh, of course, yeah.
You meet them, and you're like, these people aren't real. You know, like that Tinder girl I met. That girl was not real, bro, and she was, and it's a trip, man. It's a trip.
Yeah.
I'm glad I meet people like that though, because then I know I'll be okay.
Yeah.
You know, when I meet people like that, I'm like,
those people like that don't realize that they're the story. That they them being like that is other people's story about them, not like I met this one guy said he killed 2 fucking people. It's like no, dude, you're a story for being a fucking nut job.
I know.
It's like those type of people like
bad sometimes,
they want to meet somebody, and then they want, after they meet somebody and are like friends with them, like they want, in their head they're like, yeah, that guy's gonna go tell people how cool I am, and those people are the gayest people on the planet.
Dude, I know. Those are the people that you just make fun of them, and I don't even fucking feel bad. All you're trying. fucking like gaslight yourself, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
to make
fuck
yourself
that,
seem
dude.
cool to like so you can like have more friends or something. But really
Yeah, I know.
they just don't realize in their little fucking pea brain that like that's making them look like a fucking loser.
Dude, I know, bro. I know. I low key, I do feel bad. I feel it stems from, but at the same time, I mean, just you gotta see it, you know. Like it's like, have you ever had those people that like you're making fun of them, and everybody in the room knows you're making, except the person that you're
Right.
making fun of. It's like they can't tell, and it's not like they have autism. It's not like they're like an autistic kid or like a person that they just they're so full of themselves that they can't fucking realize when somebody is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that to me is crazy. So many people like that.
It's also people that are like that with money too. Like anybody
Oh,
who
100%,
anybody who
yeah.
like makes like a good amount of money, if they ever tell me how much money they make, I'm deducting a lot of money from whatever they told me.
Dude, I know. Why would you even tell me? Because I know I'm not going to ask you.
Yeah,
I know I'm not
never
ever going to ask anybody.
never. Ever.
Like, why the fuck would I care how much fucking money you make? I'm
Yeah.
never going to ask anybody.
Yeah.
I've never asked you.
And why and like why would you care? One, why would you care that I know? And it's just like I wish I could remember how it got brought up. But they told me they made like $250,000 a year. And I'm just like,
Who told you this? Who? Just a random person?
not a random person. Somebody I've told a story about before. And
Okay.
you don't know them. But like
Well, from the wedding? From the wedding?
from the wedding.
Okay, I know who it is. All right.
And it's just like and it's just like I was thinking about it, I'm just like, no. I thought about it, like it went into my head and I'm like, no, wrong. And then it just left my mind. And it very well could be that much.
I know it could be, yeah.
But like the way it was told to me and just like how it was never even like a fucking thing.
Yeah, it was never a question in my head.
Yeah.
Like I never once thought about how much money does this guy make. Like it never crosses your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Never. Like the only time I can think I asked is whether like you might tell me you got a promotion, you know, or you
Yeah.
might tell me you just got a pay increase, and I'm like, oh, how much were you used to make? How much do you make now? You know?
Yeah.
Like that's the only time I can see myself. Somebody sharing like, hey, I just got like good news, you know, but it's not like just out of nowhere. I'm telling my.
Yeah.
You know, it's like-
I think we were like talking about like houses or something and like like paying for shit and it's just like, well, I make blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, yeah, okay. Never again do that in your fucking life. Like the thing that bothered me the most is like the amount of people that were around. Like if you ever tell somebody how much you make, it's definitely a pretty intimate conversation. That's probably between two minus yourself, two people maximum.
I know, dude. And it's
then-
only between like the closest people I know,
Yeah.
not fucking random fucking people. Tell, you know, why would
Yeah.
I tell?
But man, some people just love to fucking be him.
Dude, I know, and they're not the people that love to be
Or
not him.
Never.
I mean, like never. I swear.
Yeah.
That's what happens with Ronaldo, bro. Ronaldo tries to be him, but he's not. Messi him. I'm just sorry. We've always tried to be him. Messi's never tried to be him.
No, you want to know
Just
who's
can't be
him?
him.
That one guy, like Ibrahimovic or something. That guy with like the
Oh yeah,
long hair.
Ibrahimovic. Yeah.
Like that guy is
He's
him.
fucking
Like
sick,
that
yeah.
guy is actually him. Like the thing about it, he doesn't try to be him, but he just knows who he is, and he's him.
He's so funny, bro. Have you ever heard him like when they ask him a question? They're like, "Who the best player in the planet is?" And he's like, "Messi." And they're like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna say yourself." And he's like, "No. God and men, we don't compare each other to each other." You know, and it's just like shit like that. He's like, they don't mess around with the sheep or something like that. Dude, it's so funny how and he's like cocky, but in a funny way. Funny as, you know what I'm saying? Because it just is. It's hilarious, bro. I fucking love you. And he was a dog. Like, he was an actual dog. Like, when he played, he was a fucking dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll wrap it up with the question that I was talking about yesterday with this girl, right? This girl and my buddy.
Oh, wait. Before we
I
do
can't
that,
remember how.
you said earlier that you had Facebook messaged your ex girlfriend. Did she respond?
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. It's honestly for the better. Like I'm sitting here thinking about it, and it's low key for the better. Like
It's
mind you, I
100% for the
texted
better.
her
You're a damn fool.
last night, so she could still respond. But at this point, like I'm kind of hoping she doesn't. You know, I'm kind of hoping she doesn't. I mean, if she does respond, she's gonna be like, "Why didn't you text me?" And I'd be like, "Because I deleted your number." And it's like I don't want to say that. It's for the best.
All right, this question with your buddy and his girl.
So they were talking to the Uber driver for some reason, and the Uber driver just mentioned how like you always want a car with low mileage, right? And then the girl was like, "Oh, that's such a double standard." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And the Uber driver was like, "What? Yeah, well, like, what do you mean?" They're like, "Well, like the guy can have like 20 plus bodies, but if the girl has the same amount of bodies, it's not okay." And the Uber driver was like, "Well, yeah, but like the girl, it's like a lot easier to get fucking to get it if she wants it. You know what I'm saying?"
Right.
The guy. And so, do you think it's like a double standard? Like trying to be
I
like
think of
unbiased?
course it is a double standard, but it's because it's a different thing. We've
I
talked
agree,
about this
right?
before. It's just like,
Yeah, we have.
yeah, and part of it is because of how easy it is for a girl. It's like for a guy, it's like an accomplishment. For a girl, it's just like it's not an accomplishment because it's so damn easy.
Yeah. It's like they're giving it up, you know?
Yeah.
Like when a girl does it, she gave it up. But when a guy does it, he gave it all. He gave it all. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so it's like
It's like a competition for a
it's-
guy because like there's always it's just harder. It's just way harder.
yeah, that's a fact. I think that's the best way I've ever seen it put. I think we might have done something here, bro. I think we might have done something. You know what? I'm okay with wrapping it up here. I think we're at like 27
Yeah.
with the other fucking clip. I'm happy. I'm happy with what it is. Look, 3-part miniseries. We're not doing it because I'm going away. We're great fucking. All right, and it's gonna work. Now, please leave comments, suggestions, likes, whatever you want to do. I mean, nobody watches anyways. Hopefully somebody. And we appreciate y'all. All right. I'm gonna see y'all afterwards. Peace out.
Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.